guys, boops and beeps back once again, and we're actually headed to DKOldies to kind of show you the location of their warehouse or their store. Now obviously it's not a walk-in store, we didn't actually know that, but we'll show you the shopping center here and enjoy the video. So this is in Morgantown, PA. This is not my hometown. We live about 15 minutes from here, but we travel up this way once or twice a day to do business and shopping and that kind of thing. And this is a pretty rundown shopping center. There's not too much going on here, a wine and spirit shop. I think the biggest thing here right now is Antonio's Pizzeria. Those are the only two businesses basically here that you can walk into. There used to be a Goodwill here on the end that moved out of town to the next town over into Elverson, PA. So right now all you have again is Antonio's Pizzeria and the wine and spirit shop here too, which kind of looks run down as well. This whole shopping plaza here probably was built, I'm guessing, in the 70s or 80s, just guessing, but you can tell it's really worn down from the front. This side of the shopping center here is really run down. The paint's chipping off the walls. There's also a strip mall in the back. I'm not sure if it's attached to this or not, but we called up DKOldies a few weeks back to ask if they offered any in-store shopping, which they said no. They only do curbside pickup and online orders. And then we learned about all of the kind of hoopla going on online regarding DKOldies itself, and we'll get into that in a little bit. So when we come up into Morgantown, Pennsylvania here, we don't normally come into the shopping center because, like I said, there's really nothing in here anymore. But the one day, a few weeks back, we did come across their banner here. So we saw video games, and we assumed maybe it was a walk-in store, but again, it is not, as we confirmed by calling. But the cool thing about this is, I guess this is their main headquarters or warehouse. I guess the owner of this building is kind of desperate for tenants because they're just leasing kind of the central storefront here to a warehouse for DKOldies. And again, it's pretty run down, but seeing all of the reviews online from some of the gaming consoles purchased, there's a lot to be desired, I think, from DKOldies themselves. And the reason we're doing this video is because we are resellers ourselves. We sell online as well. We sell video games, electronics, toys, that kind of thing. So from a reseller perspective, all the things we've seen online regarding DKOldies is quite concerning. Let's get outside and take a look at the building itself. All right, so over here on the other side of the shopping center, we have Zoo's Garden. That was a Chinese buffet. That's also closed as well. So really, again, the only walk-in business you have here is Antonio's Pizza, maybe the wine and spirit shop. So kind of interesting here that they don't offer at DKOldies any kind of walk-in storefront, but obviously there's more overhead with that. You have to have a store built for that as well, so we can kind of understand that, but read the signs here. 24-hour video surveillance, do not enter. So you can do pickups here when you do something online for ordering via their website. They also sell on eBay as well, which we found them on eBay too. So this is, I guess, their main warehouse here. Now we heard things like a lot of the complaints online in the videos were most of the units are not refurbished. Reviewers have gotten these units in, such as PlayStation 3s, Nintendo consoles, Xboxes, and refurbish means basically opening up the unit, cleaning it, replacing parts, making sure everything is functioning correctly, and then putting it back and making sure everything's tested as well. And these units, in the reviewers' units on YouTube we've seen, are all dirty, some are broken, some didn't work properly, which is very concerning. Now, being a reseller myself, if I ever heard this from a customer with a complaint saying something is broken or not cleaned and not as described, I get worried about that because my business is from the customers, and if you don't make the customers happy, how can you do business? So as a customer, if you're spending a lot of money on a refurbished game console or just a game in general, whether it's a retro game, new game, you want to have good service, you want to have the product as described, and if you have issues, as a business owner, as a reseller, of course you want to take care of those issues. And is DKOldies doing that? Are they getting better? Are they actually refurbishing these units fully now? What is going on? And that's the question I leave to you in the comments below. Do you think their business practices will get better from all of this bad press going on regarding them? So as we take a walk around this kind of outdated and worn down shopping center, I was just thinking to myself, I've been reselling for a long time, and of course, as they say, any publicity is good publicity, I guess to a certain point, but if people are complaining about your business practices, then I think you obviously should be making some changes in how you do business. Making sure the customer is 100% satisfied as well. Is DKOldies taking on too many orders and they have limited staff not to be able to fulfill those orders properly and clean and test units, refurbish units properly? Is that what's going on? Or are they purposely deceiving you with wordplay in their descriptions and listings and then just selling units as refurbished when they're really not? Those are kind of the back and forth that I play in my mind. Are they doing it on purpose just for more sales and money? Or are they actually limited with manpower and taking on too much business to actually properly test everything, clean it, and get it out to the customer as stated? I know there was a few YouTubers, I think one of them had ordered an Xbox 360, and the listing for the refurbished unit did not list what model they'd be getting. And of course, DKOldies sent the older model, which is more prone to the red ring of death. So why aren't they describing or giving you more details in what you're ordering? Now, as a customer, of course, you have the right to inquire about that, call up, email before you place the order. But it is kind of deceiving from that aspect too, about them sending one of the oldest units there is that's more prone to those issues of failing. And then of course too, they also said it comes with a compatible controller, and they gave you a third-party controller. It wasn't listed as that, but you could play that either way too. Well, we didn't say it was an original controller, but they didn't say third-party either. They said compatible controller. So those kind of issues, I think, weigh on me as a business owner. Why would you want to have things that are so up in the air and not be more specific in what you're listing, the images as well, with the condition, and just overall business practices? A lot to be desired through DKOldies. So what do you guys think in the comments below? Let us know. Hit the like button for us and subscribe. This is Boops and Beeps, and we are out.